Well, you can see on the map there are lots already marked out, and we're going to take a look at those now. Oh, by the way, hello, hello, Kirk Cat, or I guess Kirk Whale. You're on GamePar Plays Valor. Say hello. Hello. Hey there, everybody. Welcome. This is GamePar playing Crazy Pig. Today we are going to be doing a much overdue episode involving our Valor survival world. And you know what? I have no idea where we left off. I know that I was talking about Star Trek Discovery and some models and some different things, but it's been a crazy long time. It's been a crazy long time. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why it's been a crazy long time, and we're going to find out what's been going on in Valor and what's been going on with Newhaven, the city in Valor, and just kind of where we're at. So we're going to do a bit of an update video today. Not a whole lot, probably accomplishing stuff, but you know we're gonna go explore. We're going to go see what's going on, and I got a couple of people here having fun in the intro video here. So let's sit back, relax, grab a nice hot coffee, tea, hot chocolate, or whatever you want. Sit back with some snacks and enjoy. And let's play Crazy Pig Survival Valor. All right, here we are in Valor, and we are at the entrance to the brand new town, Newhaven. And there's been quite a bit of stuff going on here, and so I'm going to give you a bit of a tour of what I've been able to accomplish in the last little while that I haven't been doing videos. Now, GamePar, why have you not been doing videos? Why have you not been recording? Where have you been? What have you been doing? I know. I've been hearing you in the chat. Are you recording? Where have you been? Why aren't there any new videos? Well, I am sitting in a brand new studio that I've been building in my garage, and it is all set, all done. Well, mostly done. There's just a couple of things that I have to finish off, but those are just minor details. And I'm sitting at a warm desk in my garage with my studio set up where I can do my Minecraft videos, where I can build my models, and it is nice and warm, and the floor is flat. And that's what I've been working on. It's taken quite a while, but here we go. I can get back on a regular schedule of videos, which I think everybody's going to appreciate. Now, behind me is Newhaven. Newhaven, if you have been around Crazy Pig for a while, you might recognize the name Newhaven. Newhaven was my city on Pacifica. Pacifica was our townie server. And Pacifica had a few issues, loads of lag, and we had to shut her down and start a brand new world called Cambria. And Cambria and Atlantica were the survival worlds. And you know what we did? Oh, I just fired an arrow at you. Oops, sorry. Anyway, Cambria and Atlantica were our survival worlds, and we copied a bunch of the cities over to Cambria and Atlantica, and the old Newhaven actually went over to Cambria, and it was great, except that copying things that size over sometimes causes some problems. And we just had some unresolvable issues because of those copied cities over, and, well, we just had to kind of pull the plug and start over. So, we are starting Newhaven from scratch. And so today, my biggest plan is not necessarily to accomplish a whole lot, but to give you a tour of where we're at, because we are almost ready to open up to players. That's right, you can come to Newhaven and have your own lots and build in our city. So let's take a look. Behind me is the traditional Newhaven sign. Welcome to Newhaven. And we have our town map, which you can see where you are and what everything looks like in the city. And we have a Rhines tree in behind us, which was crazy to figure out how to build, and I'm going to be building a few more of those here in Newhaven. So let's get right at it, shall we? First thing you'll notice is we have a color aesthetic here in Newhaven. We are kind of centered around the sea lantern, and all of our street lamps in Newhaven are made with sea lanterns. Down the main road that goes all the way to spawn, we use glowstone because it's a little more easier to find, and it's a much easier resource to get. But we use sea lanterns here in Newhaven. And sea lanterns are a lot harder to get, and so one of the things that we're going to be doing down the road is building a renewable source of sea lanterns. Yep, we're going to be having to figure out, I've never done it before, but ooh, scary. We're going to have to figure out how to build a guardian farm, and actually I have a ocean monument ready to go that we'll need to clear out and figure that out. So if you have a suggestion for a way of building a guardian farm, if you have a link or anything like that to a good YouTube tutorial, because I don't know what I'm doing, I can't figure it out myself, that would just take way too long and would probably be way too annoying for you to watch. So if you have an idea of a model I could use, a YouTube video I could check out, please let me know. And I think that skeleton is eyeing me up to attack me. There we go. Haha, gotcha. We have some community guidelines here in Newhaven. First of all, you may claim a marked out lot for yourself for your builds. And I'm going to show you just down here, we've got some 2 chunk by 2 chunk lots ready to go for the first people who want to claim. Lots are marked out by carpet and wool outlines and corners. To claim your lot, use the raised wool corners of the lot. Only build on your claimed lot and respect other people's properties. Those are good community guidelines. Community guidelines help people get along, right? Do not build outside of town as town limits are expanding. If we just get people wanting to be near Newhaven and just building random things, we're never going to be able to expand the town and give people space to build in the town. If you have any questions, please contact GamePar. You can always ask me. Builds should be only city-type builds. Be creative. Have fun. Dirt builds or physical fails physics fails are strongly discouraged. Nobody likes to see a dirt hut in a nice city. Please keep lag-inducing builds to a minimum. Available lots are marked out in the following colors: aqua, light blue, dark green, lime green. Coming to a store near you. Sounds like those ads on TV, right? Areas dedicated to city builds are marked out in white, and actually I think that is going to change. So how does this work? Well, you can see on the map there are lots already marked out, and we're going to take a look at those now. Oh, by the way, hello, Kirk Cat, or I guess Kirk Whale. You're on GamePar Plays Valour. Say hello. Hello. Kirk Whale or Kirk Cat has been one of the people helping me clear out all this land. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Our color aesthetic is around this aquamarine color of the sea lantern. So our town banner, or our downtown flag, you might say, is in that color. And that's why we are doing everything kind of that color. Let's just fly along here really fast. And we've been using a beacon to help clear out the land area. And you'll see a few other players around who have been helping out with that. All right. So this is our main street, and actually we've called it Main Street. Makes sense, right? This is the main street coming in from spawn, going from the east to the west. And so it is called Main Street. These are our nice, I think they're decently designed street posts. And this street here is called Barnsley Crescent. And on Barnsley Crescent, we have some 2x2 chunk lots ready to go. So if you're interested, this is what you do. Let me just get perched up here and change my viewpoint here so you can see. You can see in the light blue wool behind me is marked out a 2x2 chunk lot. This is one of the larger size lots. And there is a raised block of wool directly behind me there, and the border is marked out by carpet. So if you take your trusty iron shovel, zombie, let's dispatch of this zombie right now. There we go. Zombie has been dispatched. Okay, let's try this again. You know, this is what happens when you do videos at nighttime. So, you take your trusty iron shovel and you click on this carpet block here, and then the opposite corner there's another carpet block. Click on that, and you will have your lot claimed. We do ask that you don't claim a whole pile of lots and put them all together, because it's meant to be a city, and defined size lots. If you want to have a bigger build, just talk to me and we can find a great location that we can set up for you to have a big build. Like, I'm going to be building a build that's going to be 9 chunks by 12 chunks, the Creeper Dome, right? And that's going to be on the outskirts of town in a well-chosen location. So let's go back to first-person view here. So we have the corner of Main Street and Barnsley Crescent. Now, this street here, which hasn't quite been built yet, is just in place. Let's take a look at the name. The name is Lecturer Lane. So if you have been on Crazy Pig for a long period of time, you'll know that the first person to own Crazy Pig and the founder who set it up so that his son and nephews could have a place to play that was safe, he is the lecturer. And so in honor of him, we have a street named after him. And we are here at another region post at the corner of Main Street, which runs east-west and goes all the way to Spawn there. And GamePar Drive, which runs south-north along here. You'll see that there's a beacon here. That's for my town storage and stuff underneath here, which is meant for the town. So if you are interested in building, we have some lots available for you now, and more lots are coming soon. Come on over to Newhaven. If you need a hand getting here, just ask me, and I will help you get TP'd here. And you can find a lot that suits your liking and start building your city build. All right. I think that it's coming along really nicely. All of the main streets are going to have these banners and these nicely designed street lamps. The side streets will have slightly different ones that aren't quite as elaborate, but they're still going to be nice and fun. You'll see that we have this area here that doesn't have lots on them. These 4 corners around this region post, because of the way that the road is kind of designed around the region post, this is reserved as town park land. And we're going to be coming up with some creative ways to do this. Maybe there might be a pond in one of the corners. We'll definitely be building at least 1 or 2 of those Rhines trees in this area, some park benches, some different things like that. I think that's going to be pretty cool. All right, so that is the top level of Newhaven, and I mean, this is just the beginning, right? It's going to not necessarily stay all on one level, but it is going to be multi-level, spread out over a large area. So I think it's coming along really well. So next thing I'm going to show you is what I've been doing underneath here, and this is for the town storage and getting town supplies, the town farm, which is really just what I need to have set up as a base in order to get the town's infrastructure built in, like all the roads, digging all this stuff out, repairing my tools, all that kind of stuff. So let's take a look here. All right, here we are inside the town storage base, and you can see that we've got some mob heads, we've got our enchanting area, we've got our potion area, we've got some villagers in their luxury accommodations. Luxury accommodations. They really look luxurious, don't they? Let's take a look. Hello there, villagers! Enjoy your luxury accommodation cells. Luxury accommodations. Yeah, who said cells? I didn't say cells. They're not cells. They've got wonderful accommodations. Yeah. Don't call the authorities, please. Anyway, we've got a whole pile of storage here and lots of space for storage to be expanded as we grow. Food storage, loads of things. Let's take a trip downstairs, though, shall we? This is just one layer. Just one layer. If we go down here, we have a wheat farm. And you're going to say, GamePar, that's an awful lot of wheat. Why do you need that much wheat? Well, we also have potato farm and sheep farm. Sheep cannot be more than 20 blocks away from other sheep if you're going to prevent them from getting the plague. So we have a plague plugin here to keep lag down so players won't have huge amounts of mobs, friendly mobs going around, like cows and sheep and pigs and that kind of thing. I once saw a server crash because there were like 800 chickens in a small one-block confined area, and it just lagged the whole thing down. So we have a plague that basically what it means is when a new sheep is born, the system goes, okay, are there more than 20 other animals in a 20 by 20 by 20 block around this animal? If there are, then it gets the plague, and it spouts out green, gooey stuff and dies. If not, it lives. So these sheep are spaced out to be free from that 20 by 20 distance from each other so that they don't get the plague. And then further down will be another level that will have more sheep. But there's lots of potatoes here. There's lots of carrots down here. GamePar, why do you need so many crops? Why do you have so many watermelons? Why do you have so many of this and that and the other? Well, to repair my tools, what I do is I use all these crops. And I harvest them, and I lay them aside. And what I do is I trade them with farmers. Yep, so I take all of my crops, and I go over to this guy over here, and because I've got, you know, boxes. Oh, I need to get out of F1 here. I've got boxes full of watermelon, pumpkins, you know, here, and I go to this farmer guy, and I trade them all for emeralds. Then I take my emeralds, and I store them, and when I've got enough, I use those emeralds to... Well, I buy mending books. I have a mending book villager. I buy efficiency 5 from this guy. And you can see that I use an awful lot of glowstone around here. So I've got this cleric over here that trades me 3 glowstone for 1 emerald. And so I use those emeralds that I get from the farmer to get other supplies that I need. Also, you get lots of XP from trading with villagers, so I use it to repair my tools. Like, I have this wonderful Efficiency 5 Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3, and Mending tool, because when you're building a city, there's loads of excavation that you have to do. So that's what I do. So this is a really cool area. I think it's coming along really nicely, and it's directly underneath the region post, as you can see here. So that's what I've been up to. This storage area is going to go further down, so it's going to be expanded and made bigger. All right. I'm just going to go down and I'm going to harvest some crops, but wait a minute, where's my, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. Actually, what I really need to harvest are pumpkins and watermelon, because I don't have as many of those stored up. I've got loads of carrots, potatoes, and you know, other things, but I have fewer of these. So I'm going to grab my, let's see, what do I have on here? Efficiency 5, Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3, and Mending Axe, which just eats through these pumpkins like mad. Yeah, just going to collect those. Now, I promised you I'd tell you kind of why I've been away, and like I said, I have just renovated my garage, and that took forever. And what that means is it provides me a space that's warm, because I live here in Canada. It's March, but it's still snowy and cold, and will be for a little while. And renovating, insulating, putting the flat floor in allows me to have a heated garage that is kind of my own little workspace, so that I can leave my stuff set up at all times, and if I've got a little bit of time, I can come out and I can do some recording, and I can do some playing, and this means that I'm going to be able to do some more regular videos. I'm not sure exactly what my schedule is, but whatever that schedule is, I'm going to try to keep that schedule consistent. So if that means that I'm uploading a new Valour video every Saturday night or every Sunday night, I'm going to try to keep to that schedule. So bear with me while I figure out what that schedule is. But once we get that schedule figured out, it's going to stay pretty much that schedule. Now, I mean, I do have a little one here, and sometimes life happens, so if I get behind, I'm not going to worry about it too much, but I'm going to try to keep that schedule, and we're going to have, hopefully, a weekly update video here for you. So that's kind of been what's going on. I'm also really looking forward to getting back to working on my Enterprise E model. I haven't had a chance to work on that for quite a while again because I've been renovating the workspace. And now I've got, you can't really see it here right now, but I'm sitting at a desk and I've got a TV that's connected to our fiber TV and internet, so I can work on my model and watch the latest episode of Survivor, or re-watch the Star Trek Discovery stuff. Wow, was I ever way off on those Klingons? I think before the last, on the last video I was saying how I thought that they were going to be ancient Klingons and stuff like that. I was way off. But I'll talk a little bit about that later on, my review and what I thought about that first season as a whole. But I've got the TV in front of me here on my desk. It's connected to Fibe TV. And behind me is my workbench, and when I put things on it, they don't roll off anymore. It's fantastic. It's nice and warm. I've got a heater. Oh, it's fantastic. We're going to have so much of a better experience sitting here. Before, you know, when I was sitting recording, I was wearing my hoodie. I was wearing a coat. I was freezing, and it was pretty cold. So now it is kind of nice. So that's what's going on. That's why I haven't been doing any episodes, so we'll see some more. And the server is telling me that's going to restart, and so I think that's going to be the end of this update video. So if you enjoy what you see, leave a comment and give me some hints and tips on what I might be able to do for Guardian Farm, because we're going to need a lot of the sea lanterns. Subscribe to the video, to the channel, I mean. Subscribe, that really helps. Getting close to 100 subscribers, so that's kind of cool. Share this video with all kinds of other people. Tell them to play Crazy Pig and have some fun here on this family-friendly Crazy Pig server. So until next time, guys, have fun, play safe, and play lots on Crazy Pig. Have a good night.